Hello and welcome in this new video in which we will see how to use WP Engine. So here I am at the checkout to use WP Engine. So let's see how it works. Okay, so here we are. I got a brand new account with WP Engine, and they tell me that I should get info in about 10 minutes via email. Okay, so there are several ways to get started with a WP Engine once you have paid for your, once you have purchased your hosting plan for your WordPress website. So there are various tools, so you can migrate your site with the automated migration plugin. So if you already have a WordPress hosting or a WordPress installation hosted somewhere, you can migrate it using this plugin. You can also explore their user portal. So there they have a lot of information and instructions to use their products. They have, of course, the WordPress admin, where you can add plugins and create new posts, create new articles, create new pages and everything, and play with your WordPress installation. And of course, there is some help. So always here accessible is the help, the online help that you can always access whenever needed. So I want to explore my WP Engine portal, of course, up, and I guess I have to log in first. So let me log in. Remember me. Oh, what's my password? So here I can activate my account. Yep. So here I am activating my WP Engine hosting, and the first thing is to create a password. So I will use a securely generated password from my browser, but of course you can put your own password. So let's double check they have everything they need. At least 8 characters, okay. No part of my username, no. Does not include my name, no. So they don't require like a special characters, okay. So perfect, let's create my account. And now something is happening in the background. Oh, here we go. I have a WP Engine account and I can even set up my profile. So what best describe my role? I am an executive for my company. Okay. I work for myself full time. Yes, I'm not a freelance for other companies. It's for my own website. So, okay. Am I building or migrating? So, in this case, I will build a new WordPress site in this video, and we will see how to build a new WordPress site. And the type of site we are creating is an e-commerce website. I have some experience with WordPress, but I have experience with WordPress for content creator, for blogger, not really experience as e-commerce. So that's where it will be very interesting to use WP Engine, because they will make this, at least they are supposed to make this e-commerce part quite simple. So I'm not sure what to choose. Like, I have a little experience with WordPress. I did try to create an e-commerce website 10 years ago, but I'm not sure this still counts as experience as of today. So let's say I am a beginner, and I definitely don't feel comfortable with WordPress. For me, it's a big black box. So let's say I'm a beginner in, at least in e-commerce on WordPress, that's for sure. And let's finish. I don't want to invite anyone from now, but of course you are all welcome to join WP Engine. So this is for my team, but you should also maybe start to try to use it for yourself, especially if you are on the process to create an e-commerce website. As we'll see in this video, WP Engine will make it quite simple. So you have the link in the description to try WP Engine for yourself and to create your e-commerce website. So I will not invite other users for now. And here we go. So I have already my, I get a URL already on their website, so subdomain. Let's just check what's happening there. Oh, yeah, the Hello World website. Okay, so that's already a good start. And I can, here I have some statistics about my website. Of course, nothing is happening for now. I have no visit, I have no bandwidth, and I'm not using any storage as I literally just started using WP Engine. So the first thing we want to do is to go to tools and see what we have here. So I have only one website here, which is this website. And if I click on my website name, I go in the detail, the dashboard of my website. So here I have a direct link to WP.Admin in Windows. So of course that will open the administration interface of my WordPress installation on WP Engine. And we can see here that they have this specific dashboard. They have set up themselves with a lot of information. So you get your IP, the port, and you have a quick access to error logs, always useful, especially, of course, when you have issues. And the rest is the standard WordPress interface. So here you can create posts, here you can go to manage your plugins, etc. So let's go back to the WP Engine dashboard, which interests us better. I also have direct access to phpMyAdmin. So in case you are not aware, phpMyAdmin is the administration interface online of your database. So basically, every time you take an action on your WordPress installation, it creates or updates some entries in the database, because like WordPress is the display layer of your website, and behind that there is a database that holds the data that is displayed properly by the WordPress engine, hosted in this case by WP Engine. So yes, for example, you can see you have a table with users, a table with posts, table with options, etc. But this is not the point in this video. We will not get that technical. We want to stay on the standard side of WP Engine. So on this dashboard, you have a lot of things that can be useful, especially so all of this is a little technical. The simple things like domains, if you are serious about creating your e-commerce website, you probably already did, buy your own domain name, and here you can set it up. So that's not my case. In my case, I am using a subdomain from WP Engine, but if you have your own domain, you can move your domain to WP Engine. So all you have to do is tell your DNS provider to point to this domain name with this CNAME record. You can add your domain here. So if you have your domain, you add it here, and then WP Engine will know that this domain should host your website. And you will probably, for sure, have to update your DNS. So either tell your domain name, your domain registrar that you use another DNS, or at your domain registrar point your DNS records to WP Engine servers. So domain CDN is probably very important, and the rest redirect you will not touch so much, it's too technical. Backup points in case you have issues, of course it's important, and the rest, access logs, error logs, you will see as you go. So for now, that's not the most important. It's only to have a look at this administration interface. Yeah. So now that we have actually set up our installation on WP Engine, what we want to do is to have a look at their e-commerce solution, because we want to create an e-commerce website. So all we have to do is here, click on e-commerce solution, and yeah, we can directly use WooCommerce. So WooCommerce is a WordPress plugin that turns your WordPress installation into an e-commerce website. It's as simple as that, and you can benefit from the power of WordPress plugins. Yeah. So of course they have a lot of numbers why they are better, and we believe them. So let's launch a new store. Let's see how easy it is to create an e-commerce store with WP Engine. So you saw from 5 minutes ago, I just did my first login on the administration interface after having gotten my own hosting with them, WordPress hosting with them. And here you have so various plans for your e-commerce website. This now, of course, depends on what you plan to do. So it depends if you are a small startup with one site, a few visitors. If you become more serious and get more visitors, need more storage, need eventually more sites. If you have an e-commerce network, then you have probably a lot of sites, a lot of visits. You will need a lot of storage. And if you are becoming a huge company with up to 30 sites, 400,000 visitors a month, etc., for a very big e-commerce site, you have a plan for that. And yeah, if you then go higher, you will have dedicated solutions. But for now, we are just, let's say, a small company starting here, and we will select the simple one with one site, our website for which I didn't connect a domain name yet, but if you open your own e-commerce website, most likely you will do it, and you should do it. You can have up to 25,000 visitors per month. So if you are starting your new e-commerce website, that's already pretty good. Reaching 25,000 visitors per month is already a huge threshold, especially for starter website, and especially starter e-commerce website. At first, you will already have troubles for a while to get a few visitors per month on your website, except of course if you have a big marketing budget and you can pay, so get ads that will bring you customers, visitors. 10 gigabyte storage, it's most likely enough for most starter websites. With 10 gigabytes, you can already store a lot of all the text you need for your products, and eventually some videos, so it will be enough for a beginner. You have 50 gigabytes bandwidth per month. Again, it's more than enough, so it's yeah, it's like sending I don't know how many megabytes to thousands of visitors per month, so it's perfectly fine. So you can, for example, start with this plan at the beginning. And after selecting this plan, so you can add features to your experience. So if you have more sites, you can add them here. You can get a smart plugin manager that will help you to manage, as it mentions, the plugins on your WordPress website. You can also get a site monitoring to solve issues faster and to help you resolve them. It's not uncommon with WordPress to face some issues that can take a lot of time to track and to solve, especially if you are new in WordPress in general. You can also, that's very interesting, you can geo-target your visits based on their IP to deliver them better content. So depending on the country, for example, where they are from, you can maybe show them content in their language or products that are localized. So for example, just a quick example, if you sell keyboards, if you have a visitor from USA, you can show them the US keyboard with the keyboard keys layout. And if you have a visitor from France, which has a different keyboard layout, the letters are not the same on the keyboard, you will show this different keyboard. If you have a visitor from Mexico, you will be able to show the keyboard for Mexico with the Spanish letters, etc. And also the global edge security to protect your brand and revenue with DDoS mitigation layers and a CDN. So DDoS are deny of service attacks. It might happen, well, actually, it happens all nearly all websites face it one day or another, a DDoS attack, is when a lot of zombie computers are sending requests to the server that hosts your website, and the server that hosts your website gets overwhelmed and cannot anymore answer the standard request from real visitors. So basically, you lose your visit, your business is going down right away. You cannot service anymore your customer because the full capacity of your business is used by this attack. So you can get a protection against that. And also, very important, a CDN. A CDN is a content delivery network. I always recommend anyone with a website to use a CDN. This content delivery network will get copies of your website pages and host them on various locations, on various servers around the world. And whenever a visitor is coming to your website, the page from the server, the closest or the fastest to answer the request, will deliver this page. So to make it simple, this option will make your e-commerce website more secured and faster for your visitors. So all good. So here, of course, you can add everything you want. Once you will have agreed, you can buy the hosting you want. So this is for e-commerce. And if we go to have a look at some other very nice things they have also the Smart Plugin Manager. Up. Let's wait a moment. So we have one environment, and here if you select your website, you can add it to Smart Plugin Manager. And today it's not working. Okay. Well, there must always be a technical issue while showing something. Okay. Doesn't matter. We can also manage the theme on our WP Engine installation directly from there. So here you can, for example, change the theme that you want to be displayed on your website. So you can hover your mouse over a different theme to have a look at it. You can click the preview. Let's do it to see how it would look like on your website. So that's a demo. So for example, you could use that one. And if one theme is nice for you, you just have to click on Quick Install, and the theme will have been will be installed and used on your WordPress installation. So that's pretty much sums it up for this short introduction to WP Engine hosting. So as you saw, it is pretty simple. Their dashboard is very nice to use. You can get a lot of very interesting add-ons for your website to get the best chances, to give the best chances to your e-commerce website to thrive. So yeah, so have a look at WP Engine, and if you start using them, let us know in comments. And if this video has been useful to you, don't hesitate, please, to share it with your audience. In any case, you have the link to WP Engine in the description. And yeah, if you are opening your e-commerce website in particular, but not only, let us know how it goes. Leave your URL in comment, and it will be a pleasure to have a look at it and give you our opinion about it. So thanks for your attention, and see you soon for another video.